Good morning, my friends, and thank you for coming to share a shave with me. Today, shave is brought to you by Razor Rock's Caribbean Holiday. We'll be using the matching aftershave. Our brush today is a brush from Frank Shaving. It's a Friendship synthetic Macy. It's that's what they called it. It's just from a user group on Facebook. And today I'm trying out a very inexpensive uh, double-edged three-piece razor from Baili, Baili. I don't know. It came in a neat little travel box. Has a mirror and everything in it. I'm still kind of looking for the ultimate travel razor. And yeah, I've got one already, but you know, you can never have too many travel razors, especially if you know. And this one was given pretty high marks by some of the fellows on that user group, and it was $12 for this and the box, and it looks real mild. So we're gonna see how that goes, and so, in keeping with its intended purpose, I'm going to attempt face lathering again. I'm not a pro at this, but we're going to try it anyway. Sorry I didn't make the Zoom call last night, you guys. I had all intents to. I was cleaning the garage trying to get room in there for both my new car and Christy's car, and get them both in. And I had a little spill. Over her objections, I took a leftover pain pill, and it knocked me for a loop. I was sleepy, so I went to bed early yesterday and missed out on the call. There was a bit of a delay getting it started, and I think I probably would have made it about 30 minutes into the call before I would have had to excuse myself and go to bed and went to sleep. So it's probably a good thing we had a bit of a delayed start, because that kind of, by then I was ready to not be vertical. My goodness, good aim. I hit the. We have an actual safety cat on station this morning. This is Safety Cat second class Buster. He is right there, taking his spot. Of course, he's pointed the wrong direction, but he's also the most skittish of the cats. So he, if I make any quick moves, he'll evacuate the premises. Anyway, this soap is, well, it smells kind of like coconut oil or suntan lotion. It's primary fragrance that I'm getting out of it. I don't know if that's what their intent was, but it's pretty nice. Reminds me of vacation. We had, it was really hot yesterday, and then we had a kind of violent string of thunderstorms came through. We got a whole 15 minutes of rain, and then it's all over. So today all that moisture is in the air, but it's also about 30 degrees cooler. So, let's see if this. Oh my goodness! Actually, pretty good, pretty smooth. Kind of in the middle. I give it. It's just like a tech. But for a razor that I would consider fairly disposable. You can get these a lot cheaper than I got it. I paid a little extra and got a box. You get these for $5.99 for a $5 razor. Hard to go wrong. Our talc collection also got a shipment of that in yesterday. So today we probably, I don't know how well it'll match. I've got this big bottle of Pinard Clubman talc, and I got my little bottle of English Fern. Came in the mail yesterday. So we'll see how that performs or does its job today. Yeah, like I said, there's just a few items left. I stoved up my heel, trying to not wipe out. I've got a little bit of plantar fasciitis. I've had it for years, my right foot, and had it fixed last year. Well, he just gave me a shot last year, and it seemed to clear it right up. I may have to have that again. Anyway, chin continues to sprout. It's coming up on 3 weeks. Starting to fill in. Some of those whiskerlets, is what I'll call them, are starting to come in. My understanding is correct. Whiskers kind of take turns. Who's going to be growing and showing, and who's going to be dormant, and who's going to take turns anyway. And some people, because everybody's different, of course, their whiskers all go, or they have a lot of follicles. I don't have that many follicles, so it takes me a little bit longer to grow in a beard. And then as soon as this thing's in, I'm going to probably shave it right back off, because wearing a mask, going into grocery stores and whatnot, it's very irritating. It pushes these things up in, and I don't care much for that. It's probably a transitional phase. When they get a little longer, they'll probably lay down properly. But right now, we keep trying to push them back into their follicle, and it's not very comfortable. So, because I did this on a lark, well, I don't have any real investment in it, so it could go any time. Isn't that right, Buster? He just barely fits in the sink. I think he doesn't lay the other way because I think he'd clear the faucet, but it's easier for him to lay facing the faucet, because then things not pushing on him. I do miss my mittens, who would do this all the time. But, you know, cats and critters, they have a lifespan. Things happen. it's not uncommon for cats to have heart defects that cause them to expire early. Doesn't make it hurt any less. It's been a while since he's been gone, but it doesn't mean I don't pine for him sometimes. A pretty good shave from this razor. I'm doing this all in cool water because I'm going to take off and finish off the garage, so when the wife comes home today, she'll be surprised and get to put her car back in the garage. You sensing it's done? You gonna bail on me? Buster's standing up. He's got out of the sink. You want to say hi to the guys? Boom, boom. He weighs 19 pounds, so when he hits the floor, he makes a pretty good thump. This just goes straight to the aftershave. I didn't have any stings at all, except a little dab of Caribbean Holiday. Got about 1.5 years to wait for our cruise, and if Carnival is still in business, then we'll be hitting the canal zone next September. I think that's going to be great fun. I'm looking forward to that. Well, today's shave was brought to you once again by Razor Rock Caribbean Holiday with the matching aftershave. The brush, let me rinse it out real quick, was Frank Shavings Macy. It's a synthetic. And today's razor was a Baili, I'm wanting to say 151. I'm not sure. Let me. Model BD176. Comes in this little box like that. It's got a neat profile. The instead of having a having locator pins, it locates the blade using 4 posts on the corners of the lid. So that fits in here. It's a very low profile top, as you can see. So the so it all comes together very compact in its design. I'm not sure about if I like the handle or not. It's bright chrome and it may be a little slick, but there's enough knurling there where you can still get a good hold of it. That's all I have for today. Irritated a spot. I get this spot all the time. I don't know why. It just happens to be a follicle that likes to poke out and says, knock me off, because I got it last time. I'm Major Rich. You'll find me on the Shaving Cadre. If you're finding me on YouTube, like and subscribe. Like helps me a lot. I'm starting to collect them. And please come visit us on the Shaving Cadre. We have a great time all the time. We'll talk to you soon, and we'll see you on the next shave. Bye-bye.